Hello, and welcome. So today we're checking out a pre-release of a map. This is Heroes Plaza. Finding Pudge was nice enough to let me test it out. So let's jump on in and see how it is. Okay, let's see. The bugs will push toward the center of the plaza. You have a total of 15 lives. Run out of lives and it's game over. Take on mini games during the mission to earn extra rewards. Succeed and you'll gain bonuses to aid your defense. Fail and you'll walk away empty-handed. Special powers can turn the tide. These abilities will strengthen your defense, but they cost funds to use. Your progress is saved after every boss wave. Okay, so after every boss wave, we're gonna get an autosave? That sounds like we're not gonna be allowed to save any other time. Alright. Activating special powers. To deploy a special power, click on one of the 4 terminals located at each corner of the central plaza. Each power costs funds to activate. Make sure you have enough before using them. Special power, Bug Annihilation. 5 funds. Activate this power to eliminate all currently spawned bugs in the wave. Note, this does not affect bugs that haven't spawned yet. Use it wisely. Okay. No, it does let me save. But who knows? That might just be with the test version. Okay, so we don't have much here. Let's do current wave 1. We'll do some rifle troopers. Do not let the bugs reach this point. I see. So this is very much like a tower defense then. If the fail condition, the lives that it meant was that we cannot let them reach the tower.
Invasion begun.
Invasion begun. That was different. Yes, we have not tried a tower defense map, I think, since the one that the big TG.
Wave survived.
Wave survived. All right, we're gonna save between these just in case I don't get enough done during these intermissions. Okay.
Invasion begun.
2 bugs? Yes, finding Pudge did already spoil how many waves total this is gonna be. This second wave is very, very tiny.
Wave survived.
Guys, I'm surprised they actually took so long to take out that group of drones there.
Begun.
Are these super drones or something? Like, I would, like, normally... Oh, wait. I think I know why. Oh, no. That is tougher than it seems. It's 3 groups, and they can only target... They can only target and suppress 1 group at a time, because that's how the AI works. Right? You target a group of bugs.
Invasion begun.
You target a group of bugs. And when you target them, depending on the units that are targeting them, you suppress them, and it suppresses the whole group. But here, you only suppress 1. And the others will still run up. All right, we'll time this good. Timed it very good.
Wave survived.
Boss wave inbound. Okay. So this initial set of 5. I mean, sure. I made it look easy by throwing that and taking out those 3, but those probably could have taken out a couple of our troops if we were not careful. They certainly could have got in there and done damage. Okay, that is certainly scarier. They're certainly not leveled up enough to deal with this. The police squad actually might be better suited to taking on tigers. Hey, at least they're not going here. They're targeting us, they're not targeting that. Wait a second. Can I cheat? I can super cheat. There's nothing to worry about. We did it. Cheating successful.
Wave survived.
Just stand by the helipad.
On standby, ready for orders.
Okay, the only problem with that is
Troopers standing by. Roger that.
okay, let's do. Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna let me have normal radio operators. It sure doesn't say it will.
Invasion begun.
I'm still deciding. Let's do.
Construction complete.
Wave survived.
Okay, so far still attacking the same direction.
Invasion begun.
Officers ready for duty.
Maybe we should step up, like, towards this way a little bit. Either that or we should back up. Just because this arch makes it for
Wave survived.
impaired visibility, so maybe we should stand here.
Invasion begun.
So is it just going to go up? It's just going to increase by like 1 every time? Where it's just mathematically going to increase by single-digit drones until we hit to the next boss wave? And then I presume...
Wave survived.
And then I presume it will upgrade to like warriors?
Invasion begun.
So far, this bit is very easy.
Wave survived.
Boss wave inbound, okay. What is it gonna be? 4 tigers now?
Invasion begun.
Nope, a tanker. You do have to wait quite a bit for the bugs every time. Which, I mean, in some cases, that would give you time to prepare, but I wonder if instead of, like, at the edge of the map, if they just, like, popped up here, if it, like, sped up the run time of them getting down here a little bit.
Infantry, standing by.
No, it didn't aim. I thought he was gonna aim for that. The tanker did not aim for the drones at all. I guess I never tested that before. Never had confirmation on whether or not that would work. I was like, maybe it will, but it did not. And the tanker has given up. He said, you know what, you guys can win this one.
Wave survived.
Dropships on standby. Ready for orders.
Funds +2. Oh, that's right. I forgot. The funds are what we are going to use to, like, get rid of the final wave.
We've advanced to the next battle tier, sir.
Theoretically.
Listen up. Move out!
Invasion begun.
Infantry, standing by. 10 signals. Sir, come on!
Sir, with me!
Officers, ready for duty. Infantry, standing by.
Wave survived.
I'm wondering
Invasion begun.
if / when the other ones are going to become active. Because right now,
10 signals. Moving out.
we don't really have the manpower to defend all of them, right?
Standing by.
Wave survived.
I do think the bug count could probably be upped a little bit in these early ones. I mean, unless
Invasion begun.
like, I don't think the players need that much hand holding in terms of, like, the grace period to figure out how to go about this.
Troopers, standing by.
Because some of the stuff at the beginning so far has been super easy. Definitely the toughest. I think the scariest part was definitely the tigers. Until we figured out that we could use this. I was a bit worried for the tigers.
Invasion begun.
Which I wonder if this was play tested with, like, warriors doing this same kind of concept. And it was, like, just too much for the early game kind of thing. Like, for low numbers of units.
Standing by.
I'm just wondering if there's, like, a way to make it, like, a bit more diverse in terms of the bugs. Because drones are pretty easy, right? Like, they are the step above chariot bug when it comes to difficulty in terms of bugs.
Invasion begun.
I see. All right, they have stepped up the boss wave. Saving just in case.
Look alive, troopers. 10
But yeah, so far, that's been the difference. I'm looking forward to the boss waves every time. I'm like, oh, let's see what we're gonna have to deal with then. But then between that, I really haven't had to do anything different at all in terms of dealing with the drones. It's been the same game plan every time, and it's worked out just fine. Well, the shotguns didn't work. They did not get close enough to use the shotguns, unfortunately. No.
Wave survived.
Oh, never mind, they're dead. Thanks, chemical troopers, you did it.
Move out.
Sir, come on.
Wow, you know, I saw that Finding Pudge was playing Vampire Survivors recently. I did not think that never crossed my mind that he was mining it for sound effects. That's not what I thought he was doing playing the game. All right, mini games available. This mission features some mini games to break up the mission slightly. Completing them successfully will earn rewards to aid in your defense. Scientist Finder. You'll take control of a single unit and must locate the mission scientist before time runs out. Bring your unit close to the scientist to win. It's the unit with the white coat. Okay, so I'm presuming these four corners, those are going to be the mini games. You'll have 2 minutes, 30 seconds. If you succeed, you'll earn a reward, but fail and you'll leave empty-handed. Move fast, trooper. Oh, we're just doing it. I thought I was gonna like get to pick her or something, but we're doing it.
Watch your spacing. I'm doing my part. Moving out. On the bounce. Moving out. Move out. Watch your spacing. I'm doing my part. Move out. Moving out. On the bounce. Lock and load. Move out. Lock and load. Watch your spacing.
At this rate, we are sure not gonna find Mr. Scientist.
I'm doing my part. Watch your spacing. I'm doing my part. Move out. On the bounce. Moving out. Watch your spacing. Moving out.
We're playing Where's Waldo over here.
Moving out. Lock and load. I'm doing my part. On the bounce. Moving out. I'm doing
I feel like
my part.
the chance of him being back here is very low, but we're gonna check.
Moving out. Lock and load.
We did our due diligence. We're leaving the area now.
Watch your spacing.
Maybe this truck having its headlights on is a sign.
Move out. Watch your spacing.
Ooh, well, we sure are not gonna find this guy. Oh no, see, there he is. Funds and material. Click to activate power. That thing. Yeah, I like the idea of the mini games a lot.
Officers ready for duty.
But yeah, so far, that's the thing I would change is like ramp up the action in the waves.
Construction complete.
In these early stages. Through some means. I don't know what to do in terms of
Invasion begun.
in terms of how you would change it.
Come on, you
Standing by. Roger that. With me. Listen up. Roger that.
While still maintaining the balance and all that. Still keeping the player engaged and all that.
squad ready.
Just drones might be a little too easy. Or like, you know, starting out with drones, but like maybe drones for like the first 5.
Wave survived.
But like first 15, right. That might be a little bit too much drones.
Sir, loud and clear.
But let's break this down. If there's 40 waves, that means it's probably broken up like mathematically, right? Like 15, the first 15 are drones, the next 15 are warriors, and not all players are going to be able to, you know how to trivialize these sections, that's for sure. So first 15, second 15 is warriors, and the last 10,
Wave survived.
maybe the last 10 is gonna be tigers. But the thing is,
Look alive, troopers.
Invasion begun.
is the thing, I'm actually taking it easy on the bugs right now. I can throw out these rifle squads, like the rifle troopers and the police squad, and just swap them out for Mark IIs. Just the fact that we already have Mark IIs means that the bugs are outclassed, that they can't really do much to us now.
Wave survived.
But I mean, let's see. Okay, let's theoretically, let's pretend we're a point and click player, right? Let's simulate the I just want my troops to shoot the bugs
Invasion
kind of player.
begun.
So I don't engage with the special abilities at all. I'm just going to watch and see how they do. And this will be the test of whether or not, like, what is the current difficulty level at this point in this base defense.
Wave survived.
Okay, point proven. So for the waves, that's why we're decimating them so bad, because I already don't need to do anything to take them out, even with only one set of Mark IIs.
Invasion begun.
Which I might, just because these guys run good defense, they're a good defense layer, I might wait till we get rid of this boss wave, and then just get a single more set of Mark IIs. And we'll back up a little bit more to like here, so that we can just firing line at them as they come through. I'm also curious, like if I just stand over here, are they even going to go over here? Are they even going to go into the don't let the bugs go there area?
Wave survived.
Listen up.
Okay, so they do not, if we get out of the way, they don't go into here. This is important.
Yes, sir.
Because then the question remains, because obviously, like I'm wondering if, because this is like the preview test version, right? Say in the final version, from the get-go, all 4 are active, right? And we are given enough troops to defend all 4. Like, you could theoretically do something. Well, it might be building up to something like this. We don't know yet, right? We're only 21 waves in. But I'm starting to get a feeling that because this is the test version,
We've advanced to
that
the
we're
next
only
level.
doing 1 of 4 kind of thing. And that's the thing. You like doing 4 is like perfectly okay as long as the player has the resources to deal with it, right?
Officers ready for duty.
Especially with what we showed, like the fact that you can almost AFK some of these like less
Wave survived.
some of these intermediate waves in between the boss ones. So like theoretically, right? Say there's 4 waves.
Invasion
Okay.
done.
Three lanes have drones, 1 has warriors, right? In a situation like that, if you had enough resources to devote to all 4 sides, you would have to devote a little bit more to the one with warriors, right? So you'd have to do the math in your head of like, okay, I need enough troops at one spot to AFK the drones here, AFK the drones here, AFK the drones here, and then
Wave survived.
and then if you're still early game and you don't have the power to AFK the warriors, that is, then you'd have to actually use your abilities. The player would actually have to get engaged with the lane where the bugs are coming down, kind of thing.
Come in, dispatch.
I used that way too early, but that's fine.
Look alive, troopers. Officers ready for duty.
But yes, I'm wondering, my experiment with seeing if they would even go in here,
Unit has been promoted, sir.
the reason I did that was because I was wondering, say we get to a point where all 4 lanes are active, would they go in? If we're standing here and bugs come down this way, right? Will they go in? Will they go in here? Or will they divert? Will they cut across here to attack us from the back? Because I'm presuming they are set on an AI path to just keep walking forward, right? Well, maybe they're set to just like advance on us. But if they are set on a path to walk forward, if they did not find any enemies to engage with, they would theoretically walk into here. Oh yeah, see that we're still AFKing. I forgot to even do this. To get my second set of Mark IIs.
Sir, roger that.
What do we got? Where's our boss wave?
Invasion begun.
Okay, that's a trickier boss wave. Certainly, some people are going to get vaporized by those scorpions this time around.
Come in, dispatch.
I should have done the other one, flown a drone right into the scorpions.
10-4, moving out.
Well, those scorpions did not like that.
Squad ready.
Move out.
Yeah, but I don't know if, like...
Sir. Roger that. Roger that.
Sir,
Drop it back.
We'll just do that.
Ready for duty.
With me.
That's it. So my
affirmative.
squad ready.
I don't know if like, disabling ththese during the waves is, like, practical or not.
Survived.
I'm sure that would rub, like, because that's the thing. It does make it a lot easier when you have that as, like, a safety net. But players probably would like the safety net, to be honest. Even if it does trivialize it if you choose to use it.
Sir,
10-4, moving out. Loud and clear. Beat. 10-4, moving out.
But yeah.
I want a fire position.
Because this is all like deliberately, it's not just like a random wave, right? It's all very deliberately planned out, obviously, where it's like incremental increases of certain kind of bugs. You could change up this pattern quite a bit, right? Like you could say do unique waves through each of these. Like, even if you start off with just like 4 sets of drones, one of them coming down warriors, you could, as long as you give the player the resources to do it, you could do something like putting bugs that take specific kind of units to really deal with them properly.
Invasion begun.
Invasion begun. Okay.
Squad ready.
Staking it out.
It's finally happened.
Construction
Sir,
complete.
affirmative. Get to that position.
Listen up.
We've got a unit under attack.
Ready for duty.
Yeah, which this does feel pretty late for
We've got a unit under attack.
2 lanes.
Hit the brick. Dispatch.
Squad ready.
Moving out. Let's hit the brick.
No! Half a second too slow.
Oh, it's affirmative. Move it and lose it, people. Roger that.
Wave survived.
Sir. Yes, sir. I want a fire position. Over there.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Invasion begun.
Get ready.
Listen up. On the move.
Squad ready. Roger that.
Sir. Moving to position.
Affirmative. Stand with me.
That's a lot of them.
Get ready. Sir.
We've got a unit under attack.
Sir. Get ready.
We've got a unit under attack.
I picked the wrong ability.
Sir.
Oh, it's a yes, sir. Roger that. Move it and lose it, people. Yes, sir.
But see, this will confuse players, right? Of like how fast it changes.
Get ready.
Of how all the waves up until this point were AFK-able, right? We could just stand there and wait it out. And now all of a sudden, we can't do that on either side.
Wave survived.
Standing by. Get ready. Yes, sir. Look alive, troopers. Sir. Troopers. Standing.
Invasion
Which,
begun.
let's do this.
Yes, sir. Look alive, troopers.
This will be risky.
Sir.
Listen up.
Get ready. Sir. Sir.
Infantry. Affirmative. Standing
We've
by.
got a unit under attack.
Sir.
Look alive, troopers.
Sir. Yes, sir. Go, fleet.
We've got a unit under attack.
Standing by.
Infantry. Standing by.
Yeah, this is already like a giant step up from what was going on before.
Look alive, troopers.
Roger that.
Like, that's just why I was thinking, like, maybe ease in the difficulty to the player a little bit more for the first 25, because really the first 25 were a cakewalk.
Invasion begun.
The first 25 were a cakewalk compared to this. And sure, you know, some players like cakewalks, but, you know.
Sir.
Oh my god, there's tigers in there. But yeah, some players like cakewalks, just, it's... I fear that in the early ones, they won't... Okay, this is how I'll describe it, right? When it comes to, like, Zelda, right? I know, that's like a very, like, why are we talking about Zelda? When it comes to Zelda, the player wants to feel smart by solving the puzzles, right? It's not that the puzzles are hard to solve in Zelda. It's that the designer sets it up so that the player gets the feeling of being smart, even if it was not that hard. Okay. And where I'm going with this is that the drones at the beginning might not challenge the player enough to where they won't feel like they're a super smart commander by shooting down a bunch of drones, right? And then they'll feel inadequate when they get to this part, and they immediately get obliterated by the bugs, because that will happen to some people.
Look alive, troopers. Standing by.
Sir.
So it's just a matter of finding that balance for the early levels, because this, so far, like, this is much more what I was this is much more of what I was thinking of.
Look alive, troopers.
Sir.
Yeah, because we picked Mark IIs, there's not much more we can do. Besides that.
We've got a unit under attack. We don't have enough supply capacity, sir.
Wait, standing by.
We've advanced to the next battle tier, sir. Construction complete.
Standing by.
Wave survived.
Dropships on standby, ready for orders.
Okay.
Moving to position.
So now,
Sir.
yeah, which if you've never played, you know what? I was thinking about doing a Vampire Survivors playthrough for the channel. I just like playing that game in my free time, though. I didn't want to, like, talk during it. Alright, just for the heads up. But, like, because, like, I have considered doing it multiple. I've literally beaten Vampire Survivors, like, 5 times already, okay? It is a very addictive, like, casino-like game. Just in the terms of, like, the lights and the rewards that it gives the player constantly, right? Alright, before I rant about Vampire Survivors, I should read this. Imposter, a disguised intruder is hiding among us. Probably thought of this while playing Vampire Survivors, since that is one of the DLCs, is Among Us. But alright, you have 10 seconds to scan the crowd and identify the imposter. 10 seconds? However, hover over units quickly and click the correct one before time runs out. Stay sharp, trooper, trust no one. If you succeed, you'll earn a reward, but fail, and you'll leave empty-handed. Move fast, trooper. We literally have to do this by text. Not fast enough. Now, the only problem I'm thinking of here, though, is that last set of waves... That last set of waves we did, right? I don't know if we would have won if we did not have the bonus, right? There might be people that skip the minigame and just get soft locked. Alright, this one might be a little too tough. We're sure not gonna find this imposter. Never mind, we did it. The red is a nice touch. The red, yeah, slowly scanning, not the way. Just doing this quickly and looking for the red, that is the way. That is, that gives the player certainly something for their eyes to catch on to and makes it very doable. But okay, so now we're gonna do this.
Get ready.
Get rid of one of them. What do we want? Do we want a Rainmaker or do we want a Howitzer? Well, we're gonna get a Rainmaker because Rainmakers are insanely busted. Well, we could get two.
Receiving transmission.
Listen up.
Sir.
These things, those things worry me. They get in the way.
Affirmative.
Roger that. Sir, moving to position. Roger that. Get ready.
Yes, sir. Trooper. Yes, sir. On the move. With me.
They still don't go in.
Sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Squad ready. Roger that. Fleet is ready.
Wave survived.
Well, they're gonna die.
Yes, sir.
Get ready.
Invasion begun.
Yes? Roger that. Powering up. Acknowledged.
Come on. Above it.
Considering we're almost to 40, I am thinking this is gonna be that we're not going to get to a point where all 4 lanes open up.
Sir.
We've got a unit under attack.
Ooh, no. New chemical guys, get out of there.
A unit has been promoted. We've got a unit under attack.
Yes? Open up. Roger that.
Squad moving in. Yes, sir. Roger that. Come on, wait.
You know, chemical guys, just die. It's okay.
Sir.
We've got a unit under attack.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, the player cannot focus on everything at once, right? We gotta be able to AFK something over here. Which maybe, if we had set up over here well enough, then we would have. It was because we still had to get them into position that we did not AFK this area, because I think we would have.
Unit under attack.
Fleet is ready. Roger that.
We don't have enough supply capacity, sir.
Wave survived.
Powering up. Acknowledged.
Sir.
But yeah, that's the thing. The player's attention cannot be in 4 places at once, right? They cannot
Invasion
manage all 4
begun.
lanes.
On the move. Affirmative.
So the only way to mitigate that is if the waves are not equal. And there is something. There is a choice, something that the player can do to mitigate it. Which, I mean, yes, we have this, but we only get to use it 2 times, so obviously we're going to use it for wave 39 and 40.
Sir, move up. Look sharp, troopers.
Get ready.
Sir.
And maybe like a little bit more time to set up. Because like, that is another one of the problems we're facing here. Is that we're the bugs are catching us off guard every single time, which I guess that runway is long enough. Much earlier, it didn't feel like it because it took so long for the bugs to get there that we could just stand around and AFK.
Yes, sir.
But certainly now it feels long enough. But once again, I think the rewards for the, like, maybe the base rewards for the boss wave should be higher. Because right now...
Wave survived.
Right now, like I said, it's not mandatory. Right now, it is not mandatory to fail those challenges. Right now, it is...
Invasion begun.
You are doomed if you don't pass those challenges. Except, I mean, I'm sure there's, you know, some guy who's ready to use all the quick keys. He's gonna use all the shortcuts on his keyboard to play like he's doing Adderall 24/7. But most players do not do that. That is such a small amount. That's...
A unit has been promoted.
It really does blow me away when devs try to cater to those types of players. It's like, how many people do you think are out there doing that? Using the quick keys and going, I'm zooming so fucking hard. Like, no, nobody's doing that.
Get ready.
We've got a unit under attack. We've got a unit under attack.
All right. We're almost there. Spitters now. But yeah, not to say that this mission is doing that. There was some older missions from different map creators that I had that I was thinking of when I was saying that. I'm not gonna say which ones.
Wave survived.
Get ready. Yes, sir. Sir, moving.
Actually, I don't even. Truth be told, one I don't even remember. It was like a one-off where the creator only made that mission. It was like it's one of the most insane missions there are.
Invasion begun.
And I don't even remember what it was called.
Tools at the ready. Grab my toolbox.
Get ready.
Fleet is ready.
Listen up. Powering up.
Yeah, you guys are gonna want to aim at that scorpion. You sure did not. Don't know why you guys didn't blast that scorpion at all, either of you.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Are they not hitting? What are they doing? Did they nerf the damage they do to scorpions or something? What is going on here? Because that was pathetic.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Sir.
Fleet is ready.
Affirmative.
Sir. Roger that. Move out.
Let's try the Rainmaker.
Yes, sir. Heading there now. Tool up.
Listen with me.
Receiving transmission. Positioning to coordinates.
Sir.
But yeah, the only
Wave
point of
survived.
the what I was talking about is that the player cannot be 4 places at once, right? So you need time to set up defenses, especially if there's 4 places the player has to set up defenses.
Rocket daggers to glory.
Listen up.
Not a problem.
Powering up. Roger that.
Fleet is ready.
Roger that.
Invasion begun.
So I mean, you could you could up the timer. If there was a way to skip the timer, I don't know if that's practical. I don't remember if anybody's done that. Somebody might have done that at some point in a wave, or like in a previous mission, and I just don't remember. You know, like, oh, there's a countdown clock, but if you click this, it will jump to the wave prematurely, kind of thing.
Sir.
No, I don't think there is. I don't think there is something like that.
Sir.
I think I was thinking of Lumen
Got
Craft.
a unit under attack. We've got a unit under attack. We've got a unit under attack.
But yes, what I was talking about with the Zelda thing, right? That the player has to still feel, like, even if the player only can devote their attention to one or two of these, and while they AFK the other two, they still have to feel like they're doing a lot, right? Like they're defending the whole base.
Awaiting orders.
So it's a matter of balance testing, right? Like, how do you do that? And it's not easy.
Begun.
Not going to be easy making the,
Moving to position.
not overwhelming the player with all 4 areas going. Giving them just enough resources to defend all sides without making them overpowered. The rewards from the special challenge, that not making them overpowered.
Promoted, sir.
Get ready.
But certainly we are not overpowered right now. And certainly this will be more micromanagement than a lot of players will be pleased with. But that's the thing. This right here is a good amount of player engagement. Especially once we actually get everything like situated, everybody's in place. They be dying.
Fleet is ready.
That's the thing, right? You can't be in 2 places at once. You look left, you look right. Like, okay, doing that. Look left, they're all dead. You know? But actually, we got a bunch more resources and I didn't even realize.
Get ready. Affirmative.
So we are managing,
Wave survived.
even without the amount of resources that we've been allotted.
Invasion begun.
Sir.
Infantry, yes, sir.
Fleet is ready.
Oh, it's about to get real.
Awaiting
A unit
orders.
has been promoted, sir.
Troopers, standing by.
Sir. Sir.
We've got a unit under attack. We've got a unit under attack.
Sir.
Well, we're doing it.
Under attack.
Standing by. Sir.
Yeah, resources, like barely being able to survive the waves with our attention split and
Wave survived.
having to wait for the resources to come back, that is kind of a double whammy. Materials have always been rough though. We've got 9 war support.
Fleet is
ready.
Invasion begun.
And no way to use it. Unless we're allowed to build. Unless we're actually allowed to build turrets, which I presumed we weren't, because we've got the materials all around.
Hydraulics engaged.
Oh, we're already on 39.
Wave survived.
Oh, it's a
Yes, sir.
Water online. On my way.
Yes, this is very preliminary. You can tell just by the terminals, the extra terminals being disabled and all that, which I wonder if the drones won't feel as like monotonous at the beginning once there is 4 waves opened up at the same time, if that's the intention, that is. Or if the intention is just to keep going and like boost this up to 100 waves or something eventually. Don't know. Did I break it by clicking that? Did I break it by activating the power? Or is it waiting on me? That's the thing. At the very beginning, it did not activate that thing until we spawned a unit. Which is it waiting for me to do something like that then?
fixing to
To
happen.
start up the next wave.
Yes, sir.
Only one way to find out. Nope, I think we broke it by activating the power.
Tools at the right, Mike.
Either that, because he did say there was not a final... He said there was not a victory screen yet. Which is part of the reason I think that
Listen up.
this is meant to be.
Invasion begun.
I think I accidentally clicked on that. I did not mean to click on the bug destroyer thing again. But yes, that's part of the reason that I think that it's meant to be even more waves, not just 40.
Invasion begun.
Awaiting orders.
Not a problem.
Infantry, standing by.
Sir? Oh, it's about to get real. Sir.
Sir. Troopers, standing by. Sir.
On my way.
Troopers.
Hydraulics engaged.
Awaiting orders.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to set the Rainmaker to any kind of
We've got a unit under attack.
priority.
Get ready.
Look alive, troopers.
These later waves certainly are. I do like these later waves a lot. Especially once you like get everybody in position. They are certainly very manageable. How that's gonna translate for everybody, I don't know.
Fleet is ready.
Yes, sir.
Fixing to help.
Wave survived.
I'll grab my toolbox. Not a
But yes, so far, the main thing I would say is that the initial waves, all those early drone waves, should be amped up in some way.
Sir. Get ready.
Just to keep the player engaged early on, to keep the player interested early on. But this later stuff is spot on. But there's that tightrope, though. Because if it's like this, if it's exactly like this from the beginning, it certainly would overwhelm players immediately, right? It would be too much. So it is that tightrope of like, how easy do you make it? Too easy versus stepping over the line just a little bit. No, I guess that really was it. There is no boss wave for wave 40 yet. Okay. Well, let's do this.
Construction complete.
Because truthfully, we even with everything I said, we still did take it easy on the bugs.
Sir.
I didn't really have time to
Need something.
I just kept rolling with what was working the entire time. We could have done this.
Standing by.
Between talking and moving everything around, I didn't really pay too much attention to us building up the funds and the war support. There was even times, as you saw, where the supplies were unused, even though we had like 9. But okay, so the incinerators, that's the only reason to keep the war support. Right? I just wasted the war support going around and picking everything, even though we don't have the resources to get everything, right? But yeah, what I meant earlier is like if you give the player, when I was talking about different things coming down different lanes, right? So like if you didn't save tankers for a boss wave, or like after introducing them in a boss wave, they start coming down a different lane, right? And the player has access to rocket troops, then you theoretically, as long as they have enough resources to commit over here, then they could theoretically AFK tankers, or at least put minimal effort into coming over here to do it. And I'm only using that one as an example because it's an easy one to like one-to-one. This unit is for this unit, right? Tankers are the rocket guys are the anti-tanker, right? It's just that kind of thing of like you could spice up the other lanes so that it's not just drones coming in from every side, or not just identical waves coming in from the other side, but then the player does need access to the counter. If they don't have access to the counter when that thing shows up, they're gonna have a bad time. But all right.
Dropships engaged elsewhere.
Let's
sir.
see what we could have had if we didn't use Rainmakers.
Let's get some on the bounce. Ready to go. Move out.
We could do the true. If we did not use Rainmakers, we could have done the true AFK strat,
Dropships engaged elsewhere.
which is just to
sir.
spam power suits.
Where's the fight?
Lock and load. You're looking for moving out.
Ready to
On the
go.
bounce. Lock and load. Ready to go.
So we actually did it with like minimum units in terms of like what we, in terms of effectiveness, what we could have had, right?
You're looking for the
We were still rocking the chemical troopers and the fleet liaison over here. So after this point, the most we could have done is, so theoretically you have one side with 4 troopers, and then one side with 3.
Get some bucket load.
So then on the side with 3, we could add in the
Ready to go. Move out. You looking
incinerators, because we would have had the war support to do it. So you set up the incinerators like somewhere over here, and the rest of them can like fire in to like assist the incinerators as they're getting.
Let's get some on.
You can do something like this, put them back a little, and the incinerator like right here, so where they would walk up and the bugs would aggro to the incinerators because they're closer, and then everybody over here fires on them, and then like back here you have the fleet liaison, and you just drop the carpet bomb on the runway here every time. That probably would have made it so much easier. In fact, we don't actually have the time. That's the thing. We don't have the time in between waves to actually do this. But we can kind of do it. Let's just try and, like, rush and do it.
That.
We're at 38.
Tools at the ready.
Fleet is ready. A unit has been delivered, sir. We've got a unit under attack. Construction complete.
10. That's right. We need the materials. I forgot.
We've got a unit under attack.
Wave survived.
See, we really do not, in terms of, like, time to switch strategies,
Invasion
to
begun.
pivot strategies in terms of unit layout or unit composition, we really don't have the time.
Ready to go. Lock and load. You're looking for
I'm gonna try and get this all done in time.
Dropships engaged elsewhere, sir.
Ready to go. Move out. Watch your space. You're looking for the Where's the fight? Moving out. You're looking for the A spot. Let's get some bugs. Ready to go. Let's get some bugs.
And something happened to where we don't have priority burster anymore.
You're looking for the A squad.
We've got a unit under attack.
Moving out. Moving out. Let's get some bugs.
We've got a unit under
Yeah, I wish I could test this out properly, but yeah, like I said, we just don't have enough time to switch unit composition, especially with the way material works. Because now we have to wait. They're all getting chomped, and now we have to stand around and wait.
Wave survived.
And now we're done. So let's see. How far back do we gotta go in order to swap everybody out? In order to swap everybody out, we'll do this. We're gonna have to actually...
Receiving transmission.
Which this is a weird use.
Sir,
This is a weird use of this.
fleet is ready. Acknowledged. Sir,
But we're gonna have to use the funds multiple times just to have enough time to, like, switch army composition.
Invasion begun.
construction complete.
You're looking for the A space. Where's the I'm doing my part.
Wave survived.
On the bounce.
This is how you gotta do it. You gotta bank those.
Moving out. Where's the
You gotta bank those just so you have enough time to swap.
Invasion begun.
Looking for the A squad. Let's get some lock and load. You're looking for
sir, affirmative.
Where's the fight? Watch your spacing.
Dropships engaged elsewhere, sir.
Where's the fight?
Wave survived.
Move out. Ready to go. You're looking for the ready to go.
Invasion begun.
You need excess firepower? I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Fleet is ready.
Okay, well, we did it. Now we can test out what this group is like.
You start my insurance line.
You're looking for the A
You
squad.
need excess firepower?
Sir. Fleet is
Yeah, and still having the priority bursters would be nice here. It is weird that we eventually get it, but like just not now, not yet.
We've got a unit under attack.
Yeah, that's the thing, especially with units like bursters. The player cannot be in two places at once.
A unit has been promoted, sir. We've got a unit under attack. We've got a unit under attack.
So whatever does trigger the bursters to be able to be priority targeted would definitely need to be added sooner than this point.
Wave
So that if the
survived.
player does need to AFK half of this, they can. Which I'm wondering if reloading somehow broke that.
Ready to go. Watch your spacing. Where's the fight?
Invasion begun.
Move out. Let's get some fun. I'm doing my part.
Sir.
I do like this song. Usually it's just used for intros and all that, but it is a good song that that can be used for missions as well. I think it works pretty much everywhere in Starship Troopers.
You're looking for the A+? You're looking for the A+? Let's get some fun. Where's the
Are we allowed to yet? We are. So it's delayed by one mission. It's one mission too late. And immediately, see that? That's the power of AFK. They're immediately trivialized. They immediately go from like a overwhelming problem because the player can't be at two places at once to like, oh, very manageable because I don't need to tell them to get out of the way or target them. Now they can just do it on their own. But that is the tricky thing, like how I was talking about the tankers, right? That is the tricky thing, like how far do you go with something like that? If you do try and do the specialty units around to encourage the players to like, oh, you can use the tankers for here, and oh, you can use this area only has, like if one lane only had spitters coming down, that lane you can send the snipers over there to snipe them before they get up, something like that. Or like plasma grenadiers, but you've got snipers, so the plasma grenadiers can do it, or the snipers can do it, something like that. But then it relies on, right, like, does the player know? And if the player doesn't know, you're really gonna like tell them? Like, do you have to tell them?
Wave survived.
And at that point, it just kind of defeats the point if a tanker shows up down here. And then, like, a little text thing shows up, and it's like, hey, put rocket guys here. You know, that might defeat the purpose. But all right, we've done it. We've shown off successfully what this map will be like. If we started with these units, these power suits, even earlier, like if we started right after the last boss wave, they would have been even more overpowered going into this final section because I would have given them all saws. But obviously, we showed it wasn't necessary. It certainly is doable with much less than a squad full of power troopers. But all right. Yes, I do very much like this. It is a very good concept. I won't be a broken record and repeat all the things I already said in the video, but yeah. Pretty much that was the only major thing, was to ramp up the action in some way. For the like the first 15, was it? That was nothing but drones?
Sir.
Some kind of ramp up for there. Just to keep the players' interest. And whatever else I said. I said a lot of things in the video. But yes, definitely thank you, Finding Pudge, for letting me check this out early. It is very neat. I like the concept, and I definitely am looking forward to seeing what the final version is like as well. Because obviously this is the rough draft state, considering half the map we didn't even use, right? We didn't use 2 lanes to engage with any bugs, and we only did 2 out of 4 mini-games. So I'm definitely eager to see what the rest will be like. But all right. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.